Hi gorgeous! Happy Frugal Friday to you. Going back to natural with the hair color. It is lighter. Getting rid of that burgundy shade, and let me tell you, it is not an easy task. So you may start to see my hair lightening up more and more over the next month or so until I do get it back to my original color. So that's what's going on up here. Anyway, in today's video, I'm sharing a very thorough review with you for the new Maybelline Dream Velvet foundation. And in addition to that, I'm also sharing a review with the beauty blending sponge that they're marketing along with this foundation. So I'll show you an up-close application with it, using the sponge, giving you my first impressions, and then I will show you at the end of the video how it wore throughout the day. All right, just so you get an idea of when I'm applying this foundation, it is 10:06 in the morning right now. And for applying this foundation, I'm also using the little beauty blender that Maybelline is marketing with this foundation, and I have run it under the sink so it is damp. And just to give you an idea of the consistency, I'll go ahead and squeeze a little bit out, and you can see it's not runny. It's a pretty solid foundation. So I'm taking that, I'm just going to spread it across my face. I'll do one side at a time so you can see the before and after with this foundation, and then begin to use their little sponge to blend it in. And it's not a soft sponge by any means whatsoever. It is rather hard against the skin. But I'm enduring the torture for you. And we'll see if this makes a difference at the end of the day in terms of how well the foundation wears. Because when you do use a beauty blender, or something like this at least, it does make a difference in how the foundation wears sometimes. Now I actually feel like this foundation matches me. Way to go, Maybelline. But we have yet to see if it's going to oxidize. And so there's your half and half, this side with the foundation, this side without, to get an idea of the coverage. I do feel like it's about medium coverage. It's not sheer, but it's not full coverage. But I feel like you could also build it up to be full coverage if that's what you wanted. I'll go ahead and do the other side here to match it. And for setting this, I'm going to use a light dusting of the e.l.f. HD powder. And those are your results. And I'll be back at the end of the day to show you what it looks like and whether or not it has oxidized. On the day that I tested this out for you, I wore it for a straight 8 hours. So here's what it looked like by the end of that day. It didn't oxidize on me. I'm very happy to tell you that, because most Maybelline face products have oxidized on me horribly in the past. It didn't break through the shine as badly as I would have expected it to, especially for a drugstore foundation. It was minimal shine. It wasn't overtly shiny, which is a nice feature to have, especially in one that's this price. In terms of how well it stayed put, I felt like it started to move around my mouth area a lot more than I would have liked for it to. But other than that, the rest of my face looked pretty good with this foundation. And I feel like it's one that is worth looking into if you have been considering a new foundation. Everyone's skin is different and we're all going to react differently to foundations, so you can't take my experiences as your own, but this is definitely one that I would say it is worth trying, absolutely. Let me know what you think about the Maybelline Dream Velvet Foundation if you have picked it up and tried it out, or what your thoughts are on it based off of today's video. Would love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again next Friday.